Well, welcome back to another episode of Shadow of the Colossus. Last episode it stated that this Colossus that we're hunting down this time commands thunder, and also acts as a bridge. So, I can only think of one that it can be, which is like this one that's at the bottom of this lake. And when it rises up, you have to get on top of its head and hit sort of like these bone bits that are sticking out the top of its head to make him steer in different directions. And then you get on top of a higher ledge and things. It's a bit of an odd one. And then that sort of reveals his heart, and you can jump on his chest and stab him in his heart. I think it's that one. If it's not, then I've just gone and spoiled another one that's coming up in future. But I think he's the only one that commands thunder and fires a lightning bolts out of his frickin' face. Well, he's got these horns. He's like a giant bull that swims in the water. Yeah, I look just like him right now, by the way. This is exactly what he looks like. He's not. But yeah, anyway, we're doing it anyway. And he charges up electric bolts. His horns don't move. My impression of him was shite. Yeah, complete shite. Okay, so let's head on across this bridge. So I headed across this bridge the other day, and we didn't really need to come across that bridge the other day. But we've gone across it again now. Hooray and hurrah for us. Okay, and before I sort of shut up, and you could hear all the falls and stuff in the water. And it's like I say, this game is quite relaxing when you take in the scenery. And you hear the birds coming about and all sorts of other stuff. But when we go over this little bridge in a bit, we're going to enter in this little glades. It's like a nice little foresty wooded area. It's not as big as the forest over at the other side. It's more of a woodland. So I'm going to shut up again when we get in there, and you can hear all the birds chirping and the wildlife and the water. There's a little river in there. Oh, it's freaking quaint. It's beautiful. So here we go, let's just head across here, and as soon as we get to the other side, actually I can shut up now to be fair, can't I? Yeah, I'll be quiet now. I'll show you in a moment when we get to the opposite side of the glades. Sorry, I have to interject here. The red fungus on the sides of the trees. Yeah, there's only one place where red fungus like that grows in this sort of game. Heck yes. Thank you, Dark Continent. Good night. Yeah, if you know where that came from, stick it in the comments. Okay, we have emergicated from the actual forest, or the little wooded area. Isn't it lovely in there? Awesome. So let's head on round here. I'd like to see what you put in the comments for that sort of statement, that line. It might not be word for word perfect, but it's enough. It's enough of a movie reference to let you know. So there you go. It's from a movie. What film? Stick it in the comments. That'd be freaking ace. Yeah, awesome. Let's see how many cool people there are out there watching these videos that know where that came from. It's one of my favourite movies of all time, that, to be fair. I'll give you another clue. It's a comedy too. Yeah, great. Awesome. So let's head on over here, and let's jump off of Horseman Horse, because I think this is where the path comes to its end, just around this very next corner. And it's almost autumn here, isn't it? It's almost like we've entered into another season with all these golden yellow trees. It's bloody beautiful. And look at the falls. Very cool. Now, when I saw this boulder here the first time I got here, I was like, what the fudge? How am I supposed to get around that? You just shimmy. You shimmy around this ledge. Shimmy, shimmy. Nice, nice. Shimmy, shimmy. Yeah, you don't want to fall into the falls. If you do fall into the falls, you have to sort of duck under the water to swim, to get away from them. Or else the drag will pull you through the falls and you fall to your death. Okay? It's nice. And what I would suggest is, rather than jumping straight into the water right by the falls, get a bit of distance from the falls before you jump on in. Heck yes. Don't just jump in just there. No. There's a higher ledge around here that you can use. And basically, we've got to swim through that arch. I mean, there should be a little bit of dappled light over here, I think, that you might be able to raise your sword. No, there isn't. So, at this point, you think, well, it's a dead frickin' end. How am I supposed to get over there? No one gave me a frickin' raft. No, you have to just swim and swim. And what I would suggest, as soon as you get in the water, dive down so you don't get into the current and the drag, because the falls will pick you up and pretty much spit you out at the opposite side. So start swimming and then just go under the water and actually start swimming that way. There you go. I couldn't remember which button it was. It's hold down R2, the same one that you use to pray and stuff and grab stuff. Here we go. Let's well, duck, I should say. So here we go. Let's go under here. Now, I have seen people somehow grab hold of fish and get pulled along by a fish. I don't know how they did that. No, I have no idea. Anyhow, there we go. Let's swim over there. I haven't even seen a fish underwater. Yeah, I haven't seen no fishes. And we'll go over here, and we should see some sort of structures in a moment. We need to get up onto the structure, and I think that's what will trigger the next Colossus. So as soon as I put foot onto that land base, I think that's what we're going to trigger this. Now, when I used to play, when we played this back on the PlayStation 2, because I'm saying we, it was myself and my brother, and we was taking it in turns, Colossi versus Colossi. And if we managed to win, we just handed the joypad over to each other. If you died, then you handed the joypad over as well. And I remember we got to this one, and we must have swapped joypad over maybe about 4 times. This one killed us quite a lot. But doesn't he look epic with all those sort of scales on him and stuff? He's freaking gnarly. Look, he's even got like a little flower on his shoulder and stuff. He's got proper foliage growing on him. He's so awesome. He's like a walking island. He's freaking huge. Righto. So this one's a bit tricky. Like I said, this one killed myself and my brother. Well, my brother and I a couple of times. Mainly because he fires freaking lightning bolts like that, and if he manages to get you when you're fairly close to him, it can do a fair bit of damage. But myself and my brother, we didn't know about eating fruit or praying at shrines and all that sort of shenanigans when we played this when we was, I guess, teenagers. But no, so we just went out killing all the Colossi. We did hardly any exploration. My brother now, he got a PlayStation Pro the other year, back in 2018, just as this dropped, and he got on this and he was playing it. He's managed to get the parachute and all sorts of stuff, and he's done all the time attack modes. And yeah, he's a freaking expert at it now. But there we go, I'm going to hide behind this pillar. Now what this should do is it should bring him in close enough for him to then, well, for me to run round and jump on his face. You can see here I'm not having much luck in even negating the freaking level. Okay, here we go. Oh fudge, he's going to fire. Okay, that scorched me a little bit. It only just clicked me. That only just shaved me slightly. Okay, no, I've fallen off again. Okay, it's taking me a little while to get used to the controls. I think this is how you do it. I'm sure he comes closer and then you can jump on his freaking face. Maybe I might have to fire an arrow at him to get his attention or something, or shine something in his eye. No, there we go. Let's see if we... I want my bow, I think. I think I need to shoot him with an arrow just to get his attention. So at the moment he's too busy firing freaking sparks at me, isn't he? Or should I just do run and jump? Do you think I... No, that's too much of a freaking jump. I'm never going to make it. I'm going to give it a go. No. There we go. I think... Oh, fudging heck. He just blasted me in the face with... Oh, I don't know how I got away with that unscathed. Heck no. I mean, especially since I'm in water, I should be a toasty person. Right, okay, let's just shoot him with an arrow and see if that does the trick. See if that makes him come a bit closer. Oh, no, I thought he was coming closer then. You cannot aim for its vitals as thou art now. No, I know that. Yeah, his vitals are on his underside. There's no friggin' way I can get there. Okay, fudge. Completely mistimed that again. I'm sure you have to get him to come closer in. I keep saying I'm going to shoot him with an arrow, but his vitals are under there. I can't get to him. It is submerged in water, and I can't dive that deep. And I'm not quick enough to get round to the back of him, because he has got like a carpet of freaking fur or grass going up his back that you can actually grab hold of. You do have to do it from this podium. I'm sure I'm doing it the right way. He's just not coming close enough. Okay, maybe I do have to give him some aggro with an arrow or two. Oh, he's got a bit of distance on me now. Let's get to... Oh, for fudge sake! Okay, right, let's jump back up here. And let's see if I can aggro him a bit. Not with my freaking sword. Alright, I'm holding down the wrong button again. I'm just going to crouch just to get rid of... Yeah, because he's going to fire lightning. There we go. Right, he's fired. It's going to take him a little time to recharge. let's, yeah, I think I'm going to have to, nope, let's duck again. Right, here we go, bow and arrow, let's shoot him in the face, let's see if this works. Ha! There you go, Buckethead, have that. Oh, look, there we go, it's just lowered his head. That's what I need to do. Sweet. Okay, I can jump. Oh yeah, there we go, I'm right on him now. Awesome. Now I just need to jump up on his head, and I should be able to smash those sort of toothy pegs on his head, and that should make him maneuver where I want him to be. Yeah, awesome. So let's swap back to the old sword. Cross to higher ground. Heck yes. So this is where you get on top of the actual pillars. So let's just smash this. Now that should take me over there, and hopefully I'll be able to jump across and get onto that top of that roof. So here we go. Whoa, that's freaking close. Oh my days. Oh no, he's going to freaking zap me, isn't he? I can't get... It's not letting me jump up. Holy fudge. Oh, I'm going to get blasted off. Oh, for fudge's sake. Okay, you know what? I'm going to speed up this footage until I'm back up there, chums. Well, it's lucky this isn't the time to freaking attack, isn't it? You know, that was a bit shite. Darn it. Yeah, for whatever reason, it just wouldn't let me pull up there. I guess I would have had to shimmy the other way, but I wasn't to know. Oh, I only just made that. Nice, let's leg it round here. I'm just going to hide behind this. Yeah, duck. There you go. I keep getting those two buttons mixed up. And I think he's going to rise out and then pounce onto the platform. Like so. Yeah, boom. Right, now you're mine. I just need to jump onto this section here that looks like, I don't know what that looks like. It's just a giant mound that sticks out of his chest. Boom. Stabbity stab stab. And kaplow. Oh, can we kill him? Can we get him in one go? Yes! Ha! Brilliant! I love that orchestral music on the Death Scene. It's freaking awesome. It's kind of why I shut up and just let that play out. It's kind of majestic sounding, isn't it? It's got that sort of haunting feel to it. It's freaking great. Awesome. Anyway, that was great fun. I enjoyed that one. Oh, nice! We've got a little cutscene there. We've got some horsemen turning up with weird masks on and things. Ooh, this is getting interesting, isn't it? Interesting, interesting, interesting. Let's have a listen to the tips of what's next in store for us and see if we can guess what the next Colossi is. Heck yes. This is my favourite one. Heck yes, this is the big airborne sort of dragon fly looking thing. Awesome! Can't wait for next episode. Hope you join me. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye again, people. Well, Well, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please hit a like and a subscribe, and I'd like to say a massive great big thank you to all of my backers over on Patreon and over on YouTube membership. Thanking you, backers! And if you want to support this channel, just don't skip the adverts. That throws revenue down my avenue. Or yeah, just stay with Captain Steve that little bit longer and hit something on this screen. There's merch here now too.